And it's going to be Dan as a last one left over for that team with a full regen right now for Saya. This guy is going to give him what looks like proper honor duel. He's being super friendly though. Looks like he is going to give him a full reset. I don't think these guys have a major nerd team. So Saya maybe can get a couple of heals. But that's really about it. Saya walking into this with just a bubble does put him in a rough spot. So for Dan, if this is as good of opportunity as you can to win this, Saya needs to pick his battles, poke out, do whatever damage you can, back away, and he's gonna have to do a lot of running. Because if Dan connects on him, all Saya has effectively is a bubble to stop a lot of the damage he's taken. Saya using Blessing of Saint in case there's CC. Blind, unfortunately, does not get hit by Blessing of Saint. That or does a little, but it's a very long lasting CC. For Dan, next time he gets a Hodge, this is going to be huge. Saya may just have to go for a bubble immediately. Shield of Endance ahead. Does he get to not send a bubble? Searing Glare, Saya can still play it very defensively. Hand of Freedom, and just trying to catch up as much self-healing as he can. But as right now for Saya is knowing and learning how to trade the bubble perfectly. If you can do it at the right time, Dan with the full immunity right now would be the best time for you to commit the most amount of damage he's got, because you still have a bubble. If you can force a bubble out of Saya and then you use bubble yourself, next then it's going to come down to whoever has the next Hodge. And hopefully Dan does have it back up and available. Saya could get a Hodge out of a bubble out of Dan here. If you Hodges him right now, you get a bubble, Saya presses bubble. Both go for recovery, and then Saya is still at. Actually, Saya may be behind because then Dan has a Hodge. Now it's a chess match, dude. It's a chess match. Lay on hands for Dan. Gets a Hodge on Saya. Saya with a trinket. Dan with a trinket. Dan stabilized. Saya's back up in danger. Maybe looking for a bubble. Dan's health is also low because Saya is no slouch with damage. Bubble out for Dan. Bubble for Saya. Dan is going to be behind on health. He just used lay on hands. Saya, I think, is a little ahead. I don't know if Saya has a Hodge. Whatever damage you can do to each other is going to be huge. Shield of Endance for both of them. Whoever gets the next Hodge wins, I think. It's really coming down to the wire. Could be anyone's game. Who is it going to be? It's just going to be Dan. Just it's a damage at the end. It's just a DPS race, and Dan does take it.